Hello, everybody. I wanted to give a message, not really give a message, but kind of speak on something that's been on my heart for the last week now. And it's concerning the solar eclipse for today. If you are watching this, today is April 8th, 2024. A solar eclipse is supposed to touch down in the next couple of hours. I don't know if that's what I want to call it, a touchdown, but it's supposed to appear. And if you have been following me, you guys know that I have been on a spiritual journey. God has been leading me, guiding me, and I've been gaining a lot of what word I want to call it, gifts, wherein I've already had a gift of dream, where I dream things. I don't know if I'm dreaming them into existence, or if I'm not, I don't want to call myself a psychic. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm not a psychic. I'm not none of those things. But I've always had the ability to have a dream about something, and then the very next day, next week or so, or even immediately the event would occur. And again, I don't claim none of that. I don't, I don't identify myself as any of that. No, I'm not a psychic. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm not any of that thing. I'm just a child of God that has gifts, and I speak on them when I feel like this concerning. And if the person wants to believe it, they can believe it. If not, I use it to, at one point, I would just let people know immediately just to see the reaction to it. But now I keep it to myself for the most part. However, this is one of the times that God is tap, 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 speak. So, about a week ago, when I found out that there was going to be a solar eclipse, mind you, I'm that type of person. I like to go back and research things. I like to see what these events is about. Even though I've heard and, I've known about it, I've experienced them within my last 44 years on this earth, and I've heard, stories, but I have never done my own research. So everything that I've known about them is more so hearsay. I believe in school we were taught some things, but again, hearsay. So I did some research. Actually, let me backtrack. Before I actually did research, I had thought about it before I went to sleep. And God gave me a vision. He showed me a dream. Now, mind you, and please don't think that I'm slow or anything like that, because for whatever reason, I just never know anything about this phenomenon. Not this solar eclipse, but this phenomenon I'm about to speak on. I have to kind of like present it in that way. But I went to sleep. God showed me a vision, and he showed me the blue moon. You guys, I knew about a blue moon. I heard about a blue moon. I think I might have seen the blue moon a few times, but I just never really thought in depth what it was about. And like I said, when God put me on this spiritual journey and this journey of knowledge, he has gotten me to a point to where I want to know more. I want to research more. When I see things or hear things, I'm looking it up. So in my dream, the solar eclipse turned into a blue moon. Like, I was looking up at the sky, waiting on the solar eclipse. Now, mind you, don't look at the sun. I don't know why. I mean, it was a dream, so I don't know why I looked up at it, but I looked up at it because I asked God. I think in the spiritual realm, I asked God, what is this solar eclipse? What is this for? What is this about? Because I'm hearing different things. I'm hearing that people react in a different way. I'm hearing that, there's just some stuff that goes on in the spiritual realm with people emotionally, I don't know. So when I looked up at the sky, I saw the blue moon. Now, mind you, again, I never knew anything about this. I knew about it, but I didn't know for a fact that this was real. I didn't know that the blue moon actually exists. I didn't know that the phenomenon blue moon is a real thing. And I didn't even link the saying once in every blue moon to a real once in every blue moon event. I got up. I woke up out my dream and I said, Lord, what? Blue moon? Man, that's not real. Blue moons aren't real. What is you trying to tell me? So I think I told my daughter about it first. One of my daughters. She was like, huh? Like, kind of confused too. So then as I'm speaking to her, I look it up. It's the real blue moon. And I see that there's actually a blue moon and that it is a phenomenon that supposedly occurs every blue moon. Now, the data that I saw, it says every 2 years. One data said every 23 years. And then I Googled when will the next blue moon occur. And it said it will occur again in August of 2024. So I'm like, okay, so that's something to be expected. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, why would he show me this if it's not something that is about to occur immediately? I did some more research. I spoke with my other daughter, and I explained to her. So while I'm talking to her, I'm looking some more, and I look at like what happens during blue moon, like how do people react, and it was saying how it could tend to bring certain things out of people. People start to feel different. Okay, God, what are you saying? What are you saying to me? Like, is this for me specifically, or is it for other people? I didn't get an answer. I didn't get a response. I'm still praying on that, but I just wanted to say this. One thing that I did get out of it, the term once in every blue moon. God is definitely about to do something that he doesn't always do once in every blue moon. I don't know what side you're going to be on. Are you going to be on the blessing side, or are you going to be on the side? Well, they all blessings, to be honest with you, because what God is going to do, he's going to bless every last one of us in a way that is either going to wake us up or it's going to elevate you. And when I say it's going to wake you up, those of you who have been sleeping, those of you who have been thinking that you're untouchable, those of you who have been sitting on a high horse looking down at others, he's going to wake you up. He's going to let you know, I'm still God and you is not me. And so the things that you are doing are not pleasing in my sight. So I'm going to have to wake you up a little bit for you to see these things. And then we got those of us who have been praying, waiting, watching, and looking to see everybody else get blessed beyond us, and we're still feeling like we're sitting in the same place that we've been sitting in. And if it ain't one thing, it's another. God is about to do something miraculous for us. He's about to do something that he doesn't do often, rarely, once in every blue moon. So you have to watch, listen, and wait, because what he's been instructing me, and I'm going to share it with you guys, because like I said, he has been tapping on my shoulder for me to say this to somebody, because I don't know who this message is for, or who this whatever you want to call it is for. But I posted a message a day or so ago in regards to following instruction. God has been, whoever you are, God has been dealing with you to the point where you've been wanting to do certain things, and he will lead you in another direction, and you question it, but you still do it. That, because you're like, why am I going this way when I want to go this way? But you've been doing it because you want to listen to God, and you really don't know if it's God or not. You really don't, but you're trusting that it is him, and you're trusting that you're making the right choice. So when he's telling you get off social media, he's telling you to stay away from this person, he's telling you stay in your house, he's telling you don't go nowhere until you pray, he's telling you these things. So whoever you know exactly what I'm talking about. He's telling you to watch out. He's telling you to be alert. He's telling you that certain things that are happening for a reason. Like, you can actually see a rare bird fly in front of you. You can actually see a rare flower. You can actually see a light change that takes forever to change on any given day, but just miraculously change right before your eyes in a split second, right after before that just change. So these are the things that, I'm not saying that that's the case, but those are signs. So if you're experiencing these different signs and wonders, that's God warning, letting you know that he is about to do something he hasn't done in a while, once in a blue moon. So that blue moon that God showed me was for me to remain patient, to remain humble, and to remain covered. Because in the midst of all of that, there's gonna be some trouble, there's gonna be some issues, there's gonna be some problems. But if I stay prayed up and I continue to follow him, I continue to pray for protection over my life, that everything that I have been seeking after in the spiritual realm is gonna occur. And it's a once in a blue moon, and he do not want you to miss that opportunity. So he wants you to prepare yourself. So if you have been following me, you'll see that I've been doing a lot of research into my Bible. I've been doing a lot of research in my spirituality. I've been doing a lot of research on my surroundings and people that are around me and things of that nature. I've been even having premonitions when I'm going out places. I've even walked into a store and a lady looked like a straight monster, and I kid you not, and I'm not doing this for fun. I'm not doing this to get aroused or no attention or anything. And if I was recording, you guys would have seen it. And she literally looked like a monster. She scared the mess out of me. And I'm minding my own business and I'm shopping. This was before Easter. And I look up and she looked like a mannequin at first, but then she moved. And it started me. I'm like, ah! And she looked, she's like, I said, yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am. I said, you scared me. She started laughing, and I'm like you literally, she looked like a demon. But I'm not saying that she was a demon, but it woke me up. It brought me to attention. And that's what I'm saying. God would do things like that to wake you up, bring you to attention, so that you can keep your eyes open, be guarded. You know what I'm saying? Put on the full armor of God. This is what it's not by chance that my Bible app, this is the topic of the week, the month, or whatever, putting on the full armor of God, because we're in a place where a lot of us are suffering, a lot of us are losing, a lot of us feel like we are sinking. We're trying to stay above ground. It's not about what we're losing, it's about what we're gaining. God is gifting us. He's blessing us. He's blessing us in a way that is preparing us for the physical. He's blessing us spiritually so he can prepare us for the physical things that we're asking for. So I say all of that to say this eclipse is about to happen. Some things are about to occur. Some people are about to change. Some hearts are about to be open. Some hearts are about to be broken. Just a lot of things are going to happen. And I just need you guys to put on the full armor of God. Protect yourself. Protect your heart. Protect your peace. And protect your children. Protect your family. Protect everything that you love. Keep them safe. Keep them guarded. Don't worry about what's going on in the world. Try not to be of the world. And just focus on him. And that's all I got to say for right now. Just pay attention, watch, and listen. Because he is definitely doing something. He's doing something. We've had solar eclipse plenty of times. We've had blue moons plenty of times. But for whatever reason, everything else that's going on with the world and these billionaires and these millionaires and the chaotic wars and the recession that we're in, it's just a lot. Like, from the 45 or 44, almost 45 years that I've been on earth, this is a lot that I've ever experienced, especially as an adult. Like, as a kid, I wouldn't know, because my mom always took care of everything to the point that we didn't even know what was really going on. We knew a little, but not a lot. So that's all I'm gonna say. That's it. That's all, you guys. Stay prayed up, stay motivated, stay encouraged. Don't let this be the end. It's just the beginning. And like I said, for a lot of you, your eyes are going to be woke. You're going to be open. You're going to see. God is going to bless you in that way. And then for some of you, you're going to get blessings that rarely happens. Rarely happens. And that's for those of you who have been doing right, following his instruction. That's it. That's all. Be a blessing. Enjoy the rest of your day and be safe.